Hey all, I think you are all doing well. Welcome back to KH Tutor. This is a Manhattan interview experience with the whole procedure. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, otherwise like, and share it with your friends. In Manhattan interview, there is 4 rounds. First round was written test, which was 90 minutes. Second round was around 40 to 50 minutes. Third round was around 20 to 30 minutes. Last, HR round, which 20 to 30 minutes. In Manhattan Associates written test, it was round 90 minutes that was happen on HackerRank platform, and question coming from aptitude, reasoning, English and coding. After successfully qualified written test, then you received first round Manhattan interview. It is around 40 to 50 minutes and asked about basic technical question and coding question that you see later in interview video. After successfully qualified first round interview, then you received second round Manhattan interview mail. It is around 20 to 30 minutes. Unfortunately, missed the second round recording. So please pause the video and see coding question that was asked. Now, next we see the video of interview experience with Manhattan Associate first round. Please see whole video without skip, because they was asked good question which will very helpful for you in the interview.
8 CGPA in 10th standard and 3% is 12th standard and 74% in my graduation. Currently in my master in engineering, my aggregate score is 8.4 CGPA. Computer science is omnipresent and it's present everywhere. That's why I spent my more than 5 years to enhance my skill. And I am very much confident about C++ and some database. Using this skill, I built one project that is movie booking system, and also make one app encryption decryption using Android app in my BTech course. I have also 1 year experience for application support where I learn management, communication and basic technical skill in my job time. I am very optimistic in tough time and handle different tasks as per company requirement. Recently, I am working on stock market price prediction based on trade pattern using machine learning to enhance my skill and logical skill. I am doing practicing in HackerRank and TechGiz twice in a week due to my busy schedule. To extracurricular activity, I love to photography and acting. I also participate in several donation camps as a member of Team Average, where I collected money for people to help for COVID suffering people. I consider myself as a very focused person and also work towards my goal in very efficient manner. Lastly, I would like to say that why not start my journey of success by successfully joining Manhattan. Thank you so much.
Hello?
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. It's good to know about all these things about
Yes.
really important.
Yeah.
So Kishan, you are pursuing your masters from NIT, right?
Yeah. Right. Right.
And you're from CSP, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you should be having good knowledge on the programming languages. Your technical skills should be good, right?
Yes.
I can
ma'am.
assume that.
Yes. Ma'am.
Okay. So do you you must be knowing about it, but just a question. So can you explain me the OOPS structure and the concepts which you are aware of?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, OOPS have basically 4 pillars. One is inheritance, other is polymorphism, other is abstraction, and lastly object-based system. So actually, ma'am, OOPS concept coming in a picture for example, if we make already one blueprint, and that blueprint useful for everyone. Like if we consider one example, for example, human is a class, and we are the person, like Rakesh, Roshan, this is the person. So we can say that using this OOPS concept, we can efficiently implement this with one class like human. We can implement the name of Rajesh, Sham, the easily we can say that with one class we can easily implement these things. And oops have properties polymorphism inheritance, so that we can inherit the properties of whatever already is there. For example, if we talking about parents and child, like that, if parents in some property, child should be have that. So in class inheritance one property is that, that's do like same way. And polymorphism one more technique, where we see that, for example, one function is there, we try to overload, and other one is there overridden function. This type of basics, important feature in their oops concept.
Okay, Kishan. So, like, what is the main difference between function overloading and function overriding?
Yes, yes, yeah. Ma'am, function overloading and overriding is one difference is there. Like, for example, if we consider overloading, ma'am, term is already tell us everything. Like, we just overloading function. Function overloading means same name with different parameter, like for example, uh, uh, like we make a area of rectangle example, area of rectangle and area of square. Area of rectangle have we need two things, base and height. And area of square we needed one thing, side. So the name is area is same, but parameter is different, that is called overloading. And overridden is like that, same name same parameter. This is mainly implement in inheritance function type. For example, if parents have some functionality there, for example running, and a child also have same running but different way. So we can override these things. For example, child have own running technique, but parents the other running technique. So we just put older running technique with child new one technique. Here running is same, what we say function. So this is overridden.
Okay, Kishan. Like, I'll have a technical question also regarding this overriding part regarding runtime polymorphism. We'll ask that later.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
So
sure.
now, just tell me how will you uh, so just tell me how will you achieve the abstraction?
How I achieve the abstraction, ma'am? Abstraction is like, for example, ma'am, if I going technique, some theoretical way, for example, coming theoretical way, like for example, if you're going for circuit, so we don't care about the actually what is the behind the turn off light, on off light. So
Correct, correct.
yes, yes,
Like,
yeah,
actual implementation we will not, right? We will
yes, yes,
only know whatever is
yeah,
needed
yeah,
for our knowledge.
right, ma'am.
But in programming terms, let's say about Java only, how will you achieve abstraction?
In Java abstraction we can achieve like that. For example, ma'am, we can say that uh, we make some define something like some function that we want to override in different things. Means this is important for everyone, but we don't need to be declared every time. So we just define in our main class, and just by inheriting way we can use abstraction function.
But that's a runtime polymorphism function, right? If you
Yes,
have
yes,
a main class,
yes.
you define any function and even subclasses are using same. So that comes under runtime polymorphism. But if I want to achieve the abstraction is nothing but hiding the details,
Yes, right.
right?
Yes.
So have you heard about the interfaces?
Yeah, ma'am.
Abstract.
Yeah, I heard about the interface. But actually, ma'am, in Java, I already work in Java already. But so I make a was confidence in C plus plus, because I just make confidence, make a good
Yes,
language.
yes.
That's why I left the Java. So I know,
No
but I'm
worries.
still some confusion. Instead of telling wrong things, so I'm not sure about these things.
No
Yes,
worries.
yes.
Kishan. Any programming language is fine, but I was just asking about the abstraction concept, which is same in all the languages.
Hmm.
That's a part of, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
So,
no worries. So you are like you have knowledge on the runtime polymorphism, right? So let me just quickly ask you one question. I'll share my screen. Let me know once you can see my screen. Is my screen visible to you?
yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So runtime polymorphism, right? So let's say I have a class parent. And let's say it has a print method. I'm not writing anything. This is just a like pseudo code, you can say.
Yes.
And then I have a class child. Okay. And in my main method, what I'll do is I'll create an object of child. Then I call the print method. Okay. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. So this is clear to you, right? I have a parent class, I have a child class. Inside main method, I'm creating the object of my child class. And I'm calling this print method.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
So can you just print method will get called from here?
Acha, okay, which method is called here? Right, ma'am? You asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, yes, correct. Or let's say if I put some like this out also, like it will print something in Java. I will print child. This will print the parent. Okay. So now what will get print from here when I do this?
Child C. Ma'am, here now child is printing, ma'am.
Correct, correct.
Yes.
Because we have created the object of the
Of
child
child,
class,
yes, yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes.
Now when I do parent p equals new parent, and then if I call the print method, then what will be getting printed from here,
Parents, ma'am.
right? Now if I do like this, parent p1 equals new of this. Now what will be getting printed?
Now you're making object of parents and call the object of child. So again, parent, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
ma'am.
I'm object.
Ma'am, object is parents and called by child, but inherited from so parents. So it's a yeah. Sorry, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, just focus on this statement.
Yes, ma'am.
This line.
Child, ma'am. Child, I guess. I guess child, ma'am.
And
You,
why child? Any
because
reason?
because ma'am, we making a parents class, but we assign the object of child, and after we trying to print with this, so it's override the parents print function.
Correct, correct,
Yes,
correct.
yes,
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
yes.
Okay, I'll stop sharing my screen.
Okay, sure, ma'am.
Hmm. So question like I will not focus on the Java as you said. You are not very much comfortable on that,
Yes, ma'am.
but just asking about the access modifiers. That's the
Yeah,
part of it.
yeah. Except for modifier, ma'am, like if you're talking about in C++, like that, there is a public, private, or protected like that. So using this except modifier, we can hide our data. If you're using private, we can hide from other class behind outside the thing means it totally private from within the class. If making public, everyone can see it. If we making a protected, so it's on child inherited class, we only see this.
Using inheritance, we can access the
Yes,
object.
yes, yes.
And what about the default? There
Give.
are four modifiers, right?
Ma'am, if we default, ma'am, I little bit confused about defaults. I'm not sure about that much.
Okay. No worries. I like if you do not provide any modifier, neither
By default,
public,
if you
private.
by default is private, ma'am.
By default,
Private, ma'am.
it is private.
Yeah, ma'am. You need to be
No, no.
no, no.
By default,
It is.
default. The name of the
Oh, I am, ma'am. I am thinking like, but if you not mention anything, what is the data is publicly visible or private? I think like that. Is I audible? Hello.
no, no. See, there are four types of modifiers
Yes.
in total:
Yes.
public, private, protected, and default. So
Mm.
default is like only within package you can access.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Outside of
Okay. Now I'm getting. Understood, ma'am.
and do you know about the static keyword, final keyword issue?
Yes, ma'am. Static keywords and final keywords. Uh, ma'am, static keywords like, ma'am, if we declare static variable, then it's what we say, locate memory for one times. We cannot memory allocation again. And static variable and an object call only one times. Like for example, if we talk if we talk about example like if we're making static variable like 5, we again if you call the function the static variable not again to initialize the older value is there na, that kept it as it is. Means for example if we want to increment again that previous value whatever is there in static variable that is same. And if without a static is there, then again is initialized with 0 value, like that.
And what about the final keyword then?
Ma'am, final keywords. If we in earlier I heard about this, but I'm not confirm. So I'm just guessing like that. Final is like, ma'am, like try catch block is something is there. So if something is not there, oh, final. Finally, oh, ma'am, confusing. I but finally I keep going for final keywords. Final. Ma'am, confusion for final. I'm thought about the finally about keywords. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So you said finally.
Yes,
So where we use the finally keyword?
ma'am. When some exception is there, for example, we checking some exception, so we using try catch block. So also that time we use final keywords.
And what will be the use of finally if let's say I get an exception?
For example, if your tie catch is not unable to recall that error, then you need to print out something or you want to perform something. Then you just print like the finally. But if nothing is happened, then everything execute lastly. If any condition is not satisfied, then final keyword is useful that time.
And if any of my condition is satisfied,
Then finally that time I guess again executing because final is there. Yeah.
what let it do?
Ma'am, I'm saying finally is it's executing lastly, whatever is
Nahin,
there.
but you said if there are no conditions matched, then finally will get executed.
Yeah, ma'am.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
But if my condition is matched, I'm inside my try block, I get some exception, I come to the exception block.
Ma'am, yeah,
Then
now I'm getting, ma'am. Finally, like, ma'am, if you want to show something at last, whatever your condition, true or false, finally print, like that.
Yes, now you are right.
Yes, ma'am.
Finally will get executed every time,
Yes,
irrespective of your
yes, yes,
condition.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, because ma'am, earlier I revised these things, that's why I'm little bit confused now.
Okay, okay, but you can brush up on
Oh, yeah, sure,
because
ma'am. Sure,
in
ma'am.
future also you can use.
Yeah, ma'am. Right, ma'am.
Okay, so Kishan, like, let's say if you get selected in Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
so here we use the Java as a programming language.
Yes, ma'am.
So are you comfortable learning Java again, starting from scratch?
Yeah, ma'am.
Is
No,
that okay for
ma'am.
you?
Yeah, ma'am. Because ma'am, I already told you, ma'am. I try lot of language. So just because make a professional, I just start career with C++. So for me, it's no issue for. It's not for me start. I'm already learned this, but I'm just brush up these things again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you know about the collections framework, Kishan?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm heard about these things, this framework, but right now I'm not that much brush up these things, so that's why, ma'am. So I'm not totally confidently tell about these things. Collection, ma'am, we can say that already lot of framework libraries there with to use this thing we can implement our program easily.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, let's say if I give you a problem statement, let me quickly share my screen so I can explain it.
Sure.
Okay. Let's say I have a string. I would print your name, Kishan, okay?
Okay.
And as an output, what I want is the count of k equals 1, then I equals 1, like this. Count of each characters in the string,
Number of occurrence, ma'am. Right, ma'am.
okay? Number of occurrence, okay?
Oh,
So, can you just write me a program in any of the language for this problem?
okay. For find the number of occurrence, right, ma'am?
Correct, correct. For each character
For each
in a
character.
string.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
You can share your screen and you can use any online editor also if you want.
Okay. Is
Kishan,
visible?
can you repeat
Yes, ma'am. Is visible, ma'am?
more? I think it's loading.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
now I can see.
Yeah, yeah. I am opening Notepad, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. Is visible, ma'am?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Okay. For example, ma'am, you saying it's my name is there, Kishan, and you want number of occurrence. Like in my character, all are single.
You can put extra n or like whatever you want
Ma'am, I put my
associated with the
Haldar,
character.
Kishan Haldar. 3A is coming.
Okay. Then A is coming twice, right? In your string.
Three times, ma'am.
Oh, agree.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, using by default already some occurrence uh, keyword is there, but due to the programming,
No, no, no.
yes.
Don't use
Yeah. Understood, ma'am. Understood.
don't use it.
Yes. So I am just start checking the condition here. Kishan. Let's check. Ma'am, is there any time complexity restrictions there? Hello.
You try to write the best program you can, then we'll see. At
But
least for now, I want the output.
okay. Sure. Hello.
Yeah, Kishan.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Check it, ma'am.
Are you done with the program?
Yeah, ma'am. Almost.
Can you just take the example of your string
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
and just check once whether it will
Yeah.
line by line?
For example, ma'am, I just start with K. I just checking with same. For example, kitchen another with say kitchen another because I run two loops from I to length,
Okay.
string length, and other one also I to string length. But I initialize with I and J. So I start with K and compare with everyone. If I found
Okay.
anything, then I increment. For example, in K, nothing is found. So it's not increment
Hmm.
anything. So here I put the condition. If greater than 1 is there, then I print the value. So no is there, then string is not print here for K. And again I coming to I.
Will not print anything.
Yeah, not print anything. And now coming to A, so it's same condition is there. Now I coming to repeated character. For example, H. H
Just
is, yeah. Okay, ma'am.
you take I, then again start from zero.
Uh,
You will start comparison
yes,
with
yes,
K as,
yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Then again I'm coming to,
but why?
yes.
But yeah, it will work like normally.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say I have K somewhere in between also, right? So the first time also the K will be compared, but again when the loop reaches to the next K, again it will do the same comparison, right? You will get output twice for K, for the repetitive characters, I would say.
Ma'am,
Is that correct?
yeah, ma'am, yes, ma'am. For example, you were saying just for example, K is coming, between coming.
Mhm.
For example, I put
Yes.
here K. Okay, ma'am. So, yeah, ma'am, if is coming K again K2, but ma'am here coming the occurrence two times, K. So it's print K.
Occurrence is two.
Yes.
Yeah, but your first for loop when it reaches till again next K, it will again do the comparison of starting, right?
Yes.
K. So in the output you will get twice
Oh,
the
yeah,
count of
yeah,
K.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Understood, understood, ma'am. Understood. What are you
How
doing?
you can solve it from also question.
Yeah, ma'am, voice is breaking, ma'am. Hello.
This kind of problems we can solve by derivative. That's why we have data structures to reduce the complexity.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes.
So which data structure you can use for my situations?
Okay, which data structure I'm using for this reduce these things, right, ma'am? Hello.
Correct, correct.
Yeah. Ma'am, sorry for inconvenience, ma'am. The network issue is there, so I just receive your few words here. So, so excuse for me.
I'm saying
Yeah.
which data structure we can use here to the code, reduce the time complexity.
Okay. Which data structure? We can use.
What all data structures you are aware?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. There is linked list there, ma'am. Stack is there. Quick is there. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. Binary tree is there.
Actually, yes, that is okay. So, Kishan, do you know about the searching techniques
Yeah,
in
binary search,
database, in
ma'am.
data
Binary
structure?
search.
There are multiple
Yeah,
searching
ma'am.
techniques,
Linear search is
binary.
there. Binary search there. Radix. So this is sorting is there. I guess.
Correct. So,
Yeah.
what is the binary search?
Ma'am, binary search is like we just divide the part. For example, we're going to mid and checking left and right like that. Whenever we find anything, then for example, take an example like that. For example, I have a list and I want to find two elements, and I have a set of 1 to 10. So I just going first in mid, like for example 5, and going to less than, because 2 is less than 3, then again going to 2, then again take the middle part like 3 less than 3. So for example it's it divide half and half, so it's reduce the time, and this reducing time is log n time.
Right.
Yeah.
And what about the sorting technique, Kishan?
Binary search, ma'am, or selection
No, no,
sort,
no.
insert sort. This is
So
sorting technique.
binary search is a searching technique. I'm
Yes.
asking about the sorting techniques.
Sorting technique in binary.
Not in binary. I'm just asking the normal one.
Yeah, ma'am. Sorting technique is so many things. Nowadays, insertion sort is there. Hello.
Okay.
And
What all others are there?
bubble shot there, merge shot there, hip shot there, ma'am.
Can you explain me any one of them?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, if you going about the quick shot also there. Quick shot is taking a pivot, means is going to last take a last element, and divide and concave like that, and again divide it and take the last one elements, and then again comparison, then again divide it. After that shorting, then he start merging like that.
Okay. Okay. So you know about the sorting techniques, searching techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Time does not permit. Otherwise, I would have asked you to
Yeah,
write it
yeah,
down and
sure,
I will
ma'am. No
check
issue,
it.
ma'am. I am also happy to that I am able to answer. No issue, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, I have one more problem statement. Let me just quickly ask you if you can answer that. Just let me know if you are comfortable, or
Yeah.
else we'll ask some different questions.
Okay, sure,
Okay.
sure.
So let's say I'm creating a new string object which only consists of the parentheses, like the square brackets, the small brackets, curly. Like, so now if you see this string, I first start with the square bracket, then small bracket, then curly, then my curly bracket closed, then my small bracket gets closed, and my square bracket. So I can say the options are correct and this string is valid, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Whereas if I create the string object like this, if I do like this, so this becomes invalid, right? Because orders does not, right?
Amen.
Do you agree with this? This is not a valid string.
Which, ma'am, actually, some less word is coming to me, so sorry for that. But I'm getting something like you telling about some parentheses, and you asking some order like that.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
Order should be correct, then only my string is valid.
Okay, order should
Okay?
be. So you want to, ma'am, checking its order is correct or not, right, ma'am?
Correct, correct. Like which string is valid, which string is not valid.
Okay, ma'am. For example, for this purpose, we need to use stack, because we need to
Okay,
push and pop like that. For example, if anything is coming, for example, you say telling over the curly braces, if a curly started, then push the in stack, and whenever another close bracket is coming, then I pop the back. If all are matching like that, then we can say that it's a valid string or not.
so at the end, what you will check if your stack is empty, then
Yes, yes,
all.
yes, ma'am, right.
Okay, okay. Sure, Kishan, then. Okay. And what about the database, Kishan?
Yeah, ma'am,
Let's
database.
just.
Yeah, I'm also comfortable with database, no issue.
Okay, so in database, like the normal select queries are okay, but have you heard about the other objects in database, what all we have?
Ma'am, I heard about the different like command is there. Like for example, for using like, we can specify some specific keyword for searching using like command.
No, no.
Yeah, yeah. What?
I'm asking about the database objects, like a table is there, and
Primary key, ma'am.
if
Primary key like that. You asking about primary key, foreign key like that, ma'am.
yes, yes.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. So what ma'am? Exact question is there, ma'am?
I'm asking about the objects. Like we create the procedures, we create the methods in the database.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I'm comfortable about to create the object. No problem. When I see everything, because I already work in MySQL and create an object. Right now, I am not what we say syntax awareness. If I take the internet, I immediately recall. No problem. I can make the database
Uh,
object.
okay, okay. So for now, can you just write a very simple query to select the second highest salary of an employee?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Second highest salary. So, for example, ma'am, first we select.
No, you can write you can write your query in a notepad.
Okay, sure.
Are you sharing your screen,
Yeah,
Kishan?
yeah, ma'am.
Can you
It.
forward to share?
Oh, okay, okay. It's not. Okay, sure, ma'am. Now, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
It's not visible to me. Yeah, now I can see.
Okay, ma'am. Now it's okay, ma'am.
Then, yeah, yeah, now I can see your text.
Ma'am, select salary from employee where salary is greater than select salary. Next salary. Ma'am. Hello. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are selecting the max of salary, employee where salary in you are selecting max. This is correct, Kishan.
Yes.
Just a minute, Kishan.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. And Kishan, this was about the database. And have you ever used any testing techniques?
Sorry, ma'am.
You testing,
Test me.
testing.
Testing
Once you
technique.
write,
Oh, testing technique. Testing, ma'am, I'm not that much familiar with testing technique, but if I'm simply in troubleshooting my code, just I'm checking by printout printing statement like that.
Okay. But it means you have never written the unit test cases,
Yes,
right?
yes, ma'am.
As of now.
Yes, ma'am. Because I am then not in developing line that much level. That's why, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Kishan, so I think I am done with my interview.
Yeah, ma'am.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, if I select in Manhattan, so what kind of job means work assigned to me?
Yeah, so as I already said, we are using Java programming language here.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
So the code base will remain same, but you will have to be very sure about the testing framework also,
Sure, ma'am.
writing the unit test, component test. The like the Object framework is there for testing. The J units are there.
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
you'll have to learn. Without testing, we never push anything.
Okay, sure.
That's the first thing. Second thing is like the design pattern, if you have heard of.
Yeah,
So you should know about design patterns also. You should be good in writing code in Java. Data structure helping. That's a very helpful
okay.
to develop and build and
Okay.
like I get my test and I'll brush up at least
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Definitely.
but like the collective framework you should know all the concepts
Yes, ma'am.
something not normal keywords static final everything you should know
Sure.
and the problem statement which I have given you related to that occurrence count that you can achieve by the hash map hash
Okay.
map tool, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Already I heard about this thing, but little bit.
Are you aware about the hash map?
Yeah, ma'am. Aware about the hash, ma'am. Some value KPR is there, ma'am. And we just doing some hashing function, applying some hashing.
Kishan,
Yes, ma'am.
no, hash map know about the data structure called
Mm.
hash map.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, hash, ma'am. So I'm little bit confused for this, ma'am.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying just
Oh,
read about the collection framework.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
I will take your valuable feedback and work on it.
Yeah,
On it, yeah, ma'am.
sure,
Yeah,
Kishan.
yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's it from my side.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you giving advice, ma'am. Thank you.
No worries. Thanks a lot, Kishan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Ma'am, could I cut the call, ma'am? Hey,